Welcome back in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here in a brand new year, and we're so thankful to be here. Today we have a special guest with us from the Laurel Home Guard of Camp Wildcat Reenactment, President Juanita Westerfield. Welcome in.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Tell me and the viewing audience, what is the Laurel Home Guard?
The Laurel Home Guard is a volunteer organization that is started in Laurel County. However, we have members throughout the state of Kentucky and in various other states. And our main goal is to put on the Battle of Camp Wildcat reenactment every year.
The camp reenactment. Now tell us about this. It takes a lot of people to get involved in this.
It takes a huge amount of people.
Okay.
We could not do it without the volunteers and without the reenactors who come every year.
Now, the Camp Wildcat, is that like the war reenactment or what type?
It is a Civil War reenactment, so it is during the Civil War period. There was an actual battle that was fought at Camp Wildcat in October 21st, 1861. It was among the very first battles, and it was a very short time period, but there were almost a little over 13,000 troops there from both sides.
Well, this is very informative for a lot of people that, might not know the history on it or might want to see history in motion.
It's one of the few free events that is historically about our local history that's here.
Wonderful. Now, where each year or each time do you place this reenactment?
It's always the third weekend of October. This year it's going to be October 18th through the 20th, with the 18th, that's Friday, being a school day. And we encourage the local schools to contact us and bring the kids out for a Living History Day. And what they do is they go around to different stations, and a speaker at each station tells them about that piece of the reenactment or that piece of history.
Now, that is so wonderful. There's so much involved in this. I mean, you got to have the costumes, and you got to have the placements, and just all kinds of things like that.
You do. It is a family hobby. We encourage children to get involved, and they are so cute when they're dressed out. It can be expensive,
right,
if you try to buy it all at once. The thing is that you go and you research and you talk to people and find out what's really needed, and then you buy a piece at a time.
Wonderful. I mean, it takes so much. I mean, you the ones that's viewing this by the way of TV or listening by the way of radio, you don't realize the organization this takes to put something like this on, and even I don't. It takes a lot.
We plan for it. We take a year to do the planning, and it costs us about $12,000 a year to do the reenactment, more or less. And we try to recoup that, but we couldn't do it without Laurel County Fiscal Court assisting with that.
Very good. Now, how long is the reenactment, like the time of it?
Well, the
Average?
battle
Yeah.
is about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
And it's usually around 2 o'clock on Saturday and Sunday. But now the camps are open from 10 to 4 both days.
10 to 4.
And there are events like a military hospital, and they will do a demonstration. The camps are open. You can walk through the camps. You can talk to the reenactors. You can see what they lived in, their accoutrements, which are things like their canteen, their rifles, the artillery, the cannons. You can go up and see that and have someone explain to you what happens. See people cooking over an open fire.
Oh, that is so phenomenal. There's so much history there, and a lot of people don't know all the history, the things that did happen, and when it comes to life in front of you, I mean, that's just spectacular.
It is. I'm a visual learner, so I like to see things, and then hands-on. If I can touch it and feel it and do it, it's going to stay with me, and most children are like that, and that's something that we offer. We let them touch things. They can touch the cannon. They can hold the rifle. Preferably, we don't let them shoot it, but however, we do have children involved that do carry rifles, but they have to be 14 to carry a weapon on the field.
There is so many, people don't realize the amount of volunteers it takes for this either. An average, how many people take part in this?
Volunteers, the staff-wise, we probably have about 15 that are there the whole weekend working continuously. But we could not do it without the reenactors. And last year we had a little close to 400 reenactors coming in for the weekend.
400, my goodness. And this is so great for the community because it's a family-oriented thing, and you know, a lot of people need to get back to that. Do positive things into the community, get people involved, and just have some good, clean, honest fun.
It is. It's one of the great things about this hobby is that the whole family can go camp out, they can learn things, they can teach others, they can get involved. They have to learn how to do some of the things that you show others how to do.
Right.
Like sewing or cooking over the open fire or how to dress. It's amazing how many layers women have to wear and wore back then.
Oh, yeah.
And the children just